Our health minister is floating the idea of increasing the taxes you pay at the pump to help cover our province's multi-billion-dollar budget shortfall.
The idea comes from Ron Liepert, and it was quick to get the attention of Premier Stelmach's office. Our Kevin Armstrong joins us now live with more on this. And what are people supposed to make of this talk of a possible jump in the price at the pump? Kevin?
Daryl, it's been a very interesting day in Alberta politics, to say the least. Ron Liepert sent two very different messages. First, suggesting that he does not want a gas tax increase, but then saying a 5-cent increase at the pumps would equate to $400 million in revenue. We'll let our viewers decide what's really going on.
They keep trying, and sooner or later they're going to get it through.
For every liter Albertans pump into their tank, 10 cents is federal tax, 9 cents is provincial tax, and 5% more for GST.
Taxes enough on it already.
Faced with a deficit, one minister suggests a different revenue stream.
I will not rule out tax increases.
During an interview with the Canadian Press, the health minister says one way to bring in more cash, pay through the hose.
If we were to implement, as an example, I'm not suggesting that that's what we're doing, but if we were to implement a 5-cent gas tax, that's $400 million. We are not ruling out anything.
Alberta's not alone in the idea. Several states in the U.S. have increased gas taxes to deal with the recession.
No room in long-term care.
Liepert was not at his Calgary office today as healthcare protesters rallied. Liepert did not return our phone calls.
The health minister's been
Why don't
talking.
you come in and do it?
CTV News caught up with the Premier, but Ed Stelmach would not comment.
He's been musing about a potential gas tax. What do you have to say to that?
Later, the Premier's communications director clarified the health minister's statement.
He made speculative mention of a 5-cent gas tax, but that's not something that's actively being considered.
However, a week ago, a PST idea was raised but shot down by the Premier. Now, gas tax.
Just waiting for the next trial balloon that these guys are floating, and every single time they float them and they get out there, I think it's really just softening up people for the idea of tax increases to come.
An increase at a difficult time.
You're hitting the people when they're already getting hit pretty hard by the recession.
Alberta currently has the lowest gas tax in Canada at 9 cents. Our neighbors in Saskatchewan pay 15 cents per litre, while in Newfoundland it's 16.5 cents. Daryl.
Of course, the harsh economic reality is that Alberta still faces a deficit. The government has said that it's not planning to introduce any new taxes. So what's the government going to do?
Ed Stelmach says he's going to continue his fight with the federal government for more equality for transfer payments to Alberta. And Communications Director Tom Olson says that the province will find the money and not raise taxes.
All right. Thank you, Kevin.
Thank you.